Hey everyone, Alex here. I wanted to make a TotA video, mostly for myself for the future, for me to look back at, like a diary entry. But I figured some of you might want to see it or have some reference as to how it's done. I'm not a veteran. I don't even have 1K yet. I might make another one of these once I get 1K, but it's pretty much the same. You get one shot either way, and your units get stronger, so it doesn't change anything. So yeah, it's a pretty basic character. So Widow Hail, Max Block, Spell Block, and Gorgon's Gaze, which I probably don't even use well. The most important part is Void Sphere enchant. And I'm using the Dialis setup with the Phantasmal Void Sphere, so I think it's pretty optimal for the pulse frequency with the flow and tethered knockback. And I think people usually run this for Rainbow Stride. I just made some suppress cat or suppress spider and movement speed cooldown recovery just for just a pretty good rare. And I needed, I think, a bit of suppress to max out my spell dodge. So yeah, I'll try to put a POB in the description. But this is not breaking anything. This is not any innovation. It's just a basic setup that you're going to see everywhere. So yeah, I'm just going to try to commentate on what I'm doing, and maybe it's going to help some of you guys. And it's, like I said, mostly for future me. So what I'm hunting for is Ikiaho for uh, late rewards. So I try to not do her unless there's a good reward. And same for Ahuana, which is the most money. Um, when there are no good rewards, I either go for tattoos because I'm trying to stock up, or I just go for Kahutora because I don't want Titanic shells. So this is what I'm gonna do here. This I'm probably not doing right. Uh, I try to put Tuatara on defense on round one, and then I just fill up my flanks. Fieldmaster are gonna keep with me, so I get some walls around me. And basically, you're gonna see this everywhere. So you just drop Void Sphere. I drop a Gorgon's Gares to try to slow him down. And I just try to knock everything into it, and then I start channeling. And every time your Void Sphere cooldown is up, you still have a few seconds, I want to say 6, until the Void Spheres run out. So I usually do one totem, then refresh. Basically just channeling. On the main guy, you want to drop Stormbrand to knock him back. Try to dodge the attacks. Like, you're probably not gonna get hit, but it just makes it so much longer when you die. Um, I don't shop every round. I try to shop every 2 rounds. Mostly because, especially at the start, because you have so little bodies compared to them, channeling just takes so much time. Alright, here it sucks. There's a Proj feed, and it's Ahuana. I try not to take those, because I really want to keep Ahuana for later. So again here, no good rewards. I'm just gonna go for Kahutora, get him out. No Titanic Shells, always keep an eye. So what you do with Titanic Shells, usually, you just don't cross the middle line. So you try to hold everyone in the center, and you just refresh a Void Sphere, try to keep everyone out of your totems, and you wait until the Titanic Shell is dead from your flankers, which usually doesn't take much time. Just keep an eye on your map, and it's gonna happen. He's never gonna put his shields up if you don't cross the line. It might be different if he's flank, but I think if he's flank, your Void Sphere is gonna suck him up anyway, and he's gonna be far from his own totem. So even if she shields up, your flank's gonna get it. So it's no big deal. Alright, so round 3, I'm gonna shop. For the units, I actually don't even look. I just pick up anything to have bodies to channel. Because it does matter, but it's not a big deal what you pick up. Um, Pretty bad rewards. I don't want to get the tattoos. Ahuana is dead. That's not great. I'm just gonna go for tattoo here. I'll do this. I don't want to put more on defense because it actually does not matter. So I'm gonna give myself some escort to channel faster. So again, I just drop it in the middle and I try to knock everyone into it. We saw the cremation there. Cremation's pretty bad because we have percentage-based defenses. So a lot of small hits like this, it's gonna kill you eventually. So you want to try to stay out of it. This is super deadly. I hope I'm gonna fight Igihoa because there's some tricky stuff she does, but she was already down one life, so it's most likely not gonna happen. But Ikioha, basically, I'll wait to see if she's dead. Alright, so yeah, she's dead. Ikioha, basically, she does a Creeping Frost, and that's damage over time. It's our weakness. We have no defenses against it. So what I usually do is I just Void Sphere in the middle, and I don't really cross. I just go around, try to knock everything into the Void Sphere, and I wait until my flanks kill most of the stuff, and once that happens, Ikkyo is most likely going to be on my side because she's usually looking for me. So I just go around and I go channel the stuff that's left. You can go channel right away, but most likely you're gonna die. And if your Void Sphere is down because you died, you're gonna lose control, which isn't great. The other one that's hard is, it's not really hard, but it's Utula, which does a ground effect, which is a physical damage over time. It's also gonna one-shot you. So yeah, manually dodge stuff. It's gonna help you. Not dying just makes this so much faster. But I do die quite often, like there, to random stuff. But I have such the advantage right now. It doesn't matter. When you die, most important part is to get your Void Sphere back up. Alright, we're gonna shop. I don't have much favor because I always go for rewards instead of favor. Because it literally does not matter. With this setup, you just need bodies to channel. And beyond that, you can remember the strength of the units you have, but it just does not matter. I'm gonna go here for a tattoo and a favor to try to fill up my board. These lunar turtles are also very dangerous. They do a slow frontal, but that frontal is a damage over time. It's gonna one-shot you. You cannot dodge it. So always be aware of the lunar turtles. Like it's doing it right now. This would one-shot me. And the RF item here too. It's gonna one-shot you. Any damage over time one-shots you in this setup. Except for the Chaos leader, which is Tukoara. Alright, Rakiata lived. Rakiata's sword is worth quite a bit, so I'm gonna go for, that's actually not bad, but I'm gonna go for the tattoo just to keep Rakiata. That's unfortunate. Kiloava does some unavoidable spells. It's like Herald of Thunder, I think, and that stuff is gonna end up killing you. So I'm gonna play more on defense in this round until everything's under control. My Void Sphere is basically my base, and I need it to not be. So I'm gonna knock everything into it. Thunderbirds are annoying. And then I'm gonna refresh it on the side, and it's gonna pull it out. And you see my flanks working right now, so it's not like I'm losing that much time. I'm good to go. Yeah, Kilova is kind of annoying. It's pure RNG. My flank's still working hard. As long as they don't channel my totem, I'm chilling. There's a bug where if you frostblink fast enough, once you get stunned from channeling, your character looks stunned, but you can still channel. Alright, I'm gonna shop real quick. Just fill up the ranks and replace my 100 warriors. I'm gonna. Alright, we didn't get the sword, so what you can do. I don't usually do this, but for the sake of the video, I'll do it. Control defense, Fieldmaster with me, and then Spearfisher. Actually, Spearfisher should be here. So what you can do is you can leave once it's started. You go back in. You can only do this if you haven't died yet, because you basically have 2 lives, like the chieftains. Always resummon your Harbinger when you relog. So what this does is it rerolls the reward because basically you lost. It's very good with Ahuana because you want the Proj tattoo, or the Ikiaho for the cold res tattoo, the max cold res. Right, so we didn't get it, so that's unfortunate, but I just wanted to show it. Or Ravagers, so careful of the cremations. I'm not crossing right now because I didn't actually check for the Titanic shell, and that would be unfortunate. Just want to keep them under control. Rakiata is kind of annoying. This geyser spell is a damage over time, but it's very small, so it rarely hits you. Alright, it's very fast round. And that's it. Super easy. It should be the same way all the way up to 2k because all that changes is numbers. So, and I got a decent tattoo out of it. Yeah, all that changes is numbers. Ranking doesn't really matter except for rewards. And even at this point, I think it's the same for 1k and 2k, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. So that's it. Again, as always, if you enjoy it, if you appreciate it, drop me a subscribe, drop me a follow on Twitch. Tell me if something sucks. Tell me if something's great. I want to try to get better, trying to improve, and hopefully some of you will come back. Have a good day.